Deus Vault, my fellow gamers. Late last night, I got a package. This is going to be the mega army for the undead. So, let's do it proper. That even cut through the cellophane. Okay. So, yeah. The mega army. Alright. Uh-oh. There's no mantic points there. Obviously, I opened up the wrong side. I don't know. Do these Kings of War... there they are. 6 of them. Awesome. Whoa. That ripped my sweet box. Whoa. Werewolf base. What? Another werewolf base. Okay. They wrap the hell out of this. There's no frills, man. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so another werewolf base. I think I'm gonna get 6 werewolves. Well, 7, also including the lichen dude. So these things smell great. Laser cut wood. Some bases. More werewolf base. 2 more. Another base. More bases. More bases. Yeah. Man, our guys will be able to stand up. Oh, and let's not forget 2 more bases. Okay. Set this down. These here are the zombies. If you guys ever get a chance, watch King of the Zombies with Nate Moreland. That is an excellent movie. Zombies. So, look, he's giving you a hand. And then there's a spinal column, because everyone needs that. It's weird. It's like a spinal column mixed with entrails. Interesting. It doesn't look natural. So there's a whole mess of those zombie sprues. Let's get those all removed off the top there. I think those are going to be some bone daddies. Some more zombies. Zombies. Okay. Bases. These are rustic werewolves, which is not the best, but it's not lunch. Yeah, so it's something my little girl says. It's the best, but it's not lunch. So we'll deal with these as they come. These are going to be the mummies, I do believe. They're the hard plastic as well. Yeah, look at that honking sword in there. These are the mummies. And here we've got El Bondados. Okay. It says they're undead skeleton. It's nice that they said that it was undead, because you could make the mistake that they are of the living. I don't know what this piece here, it's like a skull in a cupcake liner. That's exactly what it looks like. I don't know, maybe it's the end of a horn. I think that's what it is. So this is the horn part. You just stick the guy's face on the end. It's like somebody shoved a skull in there. Bunch of practical jokers, these undead guys. But it's pretty cool. Like, they give you the shield and an arm, you know, and the head all combined. So it doesn't make them so convertible and customizable, but it makes them a lot easier to clean and put together. So it's pretty nice. And these are hard plastic, which is excellent. You get zombie. Okay. In your head. Ooh. That is a different beastie altogether. Okay. So let's see here. And then this is a guy I just put together, a giant werewolf dude. And he actually looks the same as far as Flash goes. We'll crack this open here in a second and take a peek. So 2 more bases. So the grand total of those is 7, which is good because you get 3 werewolves and then the Lycan metal guy. Speaking of werewolves, there's the other back. This Undead Revenants. So let me see. So there's got to be more sprues of those. Did I mix them up with the zombies? Okay, Undead. Now see, this says Revenants, but it doesn't have the most excellent pole there. That's interesting. Okay. Zombies with spears, zombie with spears. Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So you get 4 sprues of zombies, 10 dudes each, 40 zombies. Or skeletons. My fault. Alright. And each zombie sprue, it's like 1, 2, 3, and then there's a base for 1 dude coming out, so 4. Yeah, so 4 in each sprue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. No, yeah, 13. That's weird. Okay, so 13 sprues of zombies. I'm going to get sick of putting these guys together. And then 2 sprues of the Revenants. So you're going to get 20 Revenants. Each sprue contains 10. And it looks like they give you a command option here, I guess. Some of them are pretty cool. Like you get a pretty sweet elf helmet or something pretty gnarly. Feathery thing that looks like a Basilean helmet. So at least they're taking them from all walks of life. Ooh, look, you get like a little dog. Skeleton dog dude. Which is cool because I've got that skeleton dog model on a leash. So, most excellent. I like all the little bits. They make me extremely happy. Alright, so the Revenants are pretty cool. So you get 20 of those. We've already seen the big werewolf guy. Actually, before we do that, let's count these up too. It's 10 bases per thing here. 1, 2, 4, 5. So 50. And then 6, so it's like 111 bases. Can't be 111, 110. Right? Yeah, 110. 110 bases there. Bunches of stuff. Okay, I've cracked open our werewolf guys. So they are extremely stiff and brittle. I'm sure that these things would snap if you put too much pressure on them. And they look okay. I don't really like the studio paint job where they're all flesh colored with a little bit of hair. That's weird. I'm gonna paint mine. I've got 2 sets of them, so one set can be like gray skin, gray coat of fur. Like the skin has a fine layer of fur on it. And the furry bits are just furry bits. So, pretty cool. 3 different sculpts. 3 different... Okay, yeah, is this the same motherfucking dude? It looks as if he's doing the funky chicken a little bit deeper than the other one. So, looks like those are fairly different but similar. Maybe they heated up or cooled down differently, but you know, you're gonna get your arms fairly good nubs. You're gonna have to take care of that. I mean, you just saw me take care of one of these drinking glasses that's underneath that guy's crotch. So, yeah. It always stinks to get the nub on the ball joint. You're gonna have to carve that off without carving the top of the ball joint off. Yeah. That detail looks okay. Fingers aren't really... That forefinger is way longer than the rest. You know, yeah, okay, they're bent, but if you bend them back out, that forefinger is going to be way longer anyway. Man, those are some shorties. Look at that. But anyway, okay. Let's stop trashing the sculptor. So you're going to get some dudes. And then here, you got heads and tails. And actually, they give you 4 heads, which is nice. A little bit more variety. They've got the big Gigantor ears. Somebody who sculpted this watched The Howling, I guess. And yeah. If you're going to watch a werewolf movie, bar none, dog soldiers. You know, the rest of the werewolf movies just don't exist. Dog soldiers, guys. Trust me, I'm a werewolf-holic, and dog soldiers is the jam. And, yeah. These guys aren't based off of them, which is sad. Oh, this guy, he's pretty cool. Let me show you the one that I've got built. Okay. So in his open hand there, if you watched the last video, he had a chunk of stuff. I had to carve that out and carve the detail back into the fingers. With this model, you can see that there's pretty good gaps. Now, I've been through with a round file, filing these things down. It's around the arms and the back of this tail here, especially the top of the tail. So you can smooth that down. With everything else, you're going to have to use an X-Acto to smooth everything down. Get the contours right, because if you don't, that's going to show up when you prime it. It's going to be terrible, nasty looking, not very good. So you can see how shiny that is between those 2 joints. I'm trying to get the metal to match up. Before, this arm here had this huge ridge of detail over it. What you do is, yeah, you're going to disturb some detail. Good thing that this is organic. I find organic, for me, is easier to fix than metallic or, you know, straight-edged armor and stuff like that. Because with that, you need to be very, very exact with building it back up and whatnot. So, yeah, with this stuff, you just file it down. You're going to take some liquid green stuff, put it in there, smooth it out. That's going to be sanded and filed as well. And especially this neck piece too, that's where you're going to have to do a lot of it, because you can't get that file in there. You're going to disturb too much hair. You're going to wreck the detail. But he's a cool model, big base. He's actually a good werewolf model, one of the best werewolf models. Now, does he hold a candle to the ones from Rackham? I'm going to say no. I still really like him, but you know, when you compare him to the wargs and stuff, he kind of falls a little short. But and it's mostly the tail. The tail just, it doesn't. Yeah, to me, it doesn't look legit. The rest of the sculpt is amazing. His arms are beefy. His head is savage. So yeah, very cool model, worth getting. And I have two, so I'm happy. Okay, so we've looked at the Wolves of Were, and you could say that they are indeed werewolves of London. Ooh, so here, mummies. Okay. Shields, bits, and things, little bitty daggerinos. And I'm sure the heads will be there too. Okay. So, the round bases are going to have those nubs. You just have to deal with that. And they've got wrappings and armor and belts and stuff. Pretty cool. Oh man, his whole back fell off. But that's because these guys are rocking capes. They're like superhero mummies. All of them were. I mean, look at the cloud swords that they have. All it needs is circular slots for mana. Materia, not mana. What the heck am I thinking about? Materia. Okay. So, man, that dude looks the same. He is the same. Where's a different guy? Okay, here's this dude. His back fell off too, but he's got the like shambling forward type look going on with European chest plate. Their idea of mummy is, it's the same dude. Okay. All right, there's the dude stepping on the stone. Okay, there's 3 of that sculpt, 2 of that sculpt. Is there a 3rd sculpt here, maybe? That's a dude standing... What the heck, guys? Oh. Yo. Okay, did I just get a bad batch or what? Okay. There's 5 of each sculpt. Now I'm sure, well, the capes are going to be the same. You're going to get the same. Man. Okay, so hopefully you can put them, okay, this is a ball joint. So if it's ball joint, then hopefully it's universal. You can change the facing of their weapons a little bit. Okay, this is a right hand. You can have them down and in front, to the side. Okay, so you can change them up a little bit. I'm gonna get you, fool. Kind of stuff like that. Okay, cool. So you can change them a little bit. It just sucks that there's only 2 of each body sculpt. That is a negative. In the extreme, a negative. You know, yeah, you've only got, you've only got the two sculpts for cape as well. You got swishing to the side, and then you got a little bit of a divot, like it's caved in a little bit. So those are the 2 capes that you have too. All right. Okay, so there's an axe. Okay, that's cool. That dude has some long hair. I don't really care for crap like that. That's gonna probably get chopped off, and I'm just gonna have the head to deal with. I don't, you know, tactically, somebody can just grab that crap and yank your helmet right off your head, or if your helmet's strapped to your head, can really control your head and, yeah, mess you up. Shields are always nice. Shields are nice. Yep. Got some shields, and here's that little bread and butter dagger. You know, I guess he's trying to fight Florentine style, but with a giant damn butter knife. You know, I know. There's restrictions in sculpting and how thin you can make things. Yeah, I know. I got you. I feel it. Is that... No, that's the same head. Do I only have 3 heads? I guess 3 heads are better than 1. Is that... And he's a smiley. He's a smiley. Okay. All right. Looks like you've only got 3 heads to choose from. You got the mad rocker ponytail. Yeah, man. You gotta fight for your right. Okay. And then you got the typical mummy head. It's a smiling skull with some wrappings. It's a happy dude. And then you got this guy, just the eyeballs, wrappings under the face, and he's wearing a hoodie. So, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so limited sculpts in the way of mummies. It's disappointing, but you can vary them out. Okay, you know, they give you shields, axes, which it's like axe light, and then knives. So that's what you get. A bunch of bases, a bunch of plastics, you know, whole mess of zombies, 40 skeletons, 20 revenants, 10 mummies, 6 werewolves, and then a metal dude. And that's a mega army for you guys. So, all right. Well, you all take it easy. Carry a liaison.